Hello, this is Made for Disney, the happiest podcast to ever sail the Seven Seas Lagoon. I'm Erin.
I'm Lily.
I'm Sean.
And I'm Michelle.
Welcome to voyage number 12 of Made for Disney, the happiest podcast to ever sail the Seven Seas Lagoon. I'm Erin, and I'll be your captain today. Joining me, I have Sean, our navigator.
Hello.
Lily, our first mate.
Konnichiwa.
And Michelle, our engineer.
Hello.
Alright, so we don't really have any news, I do believe, to start off this episode. So I'm going to throw this over to Lily, and why don't you tell us what we have on our itinerary today?
Alright, so on today's itinerary, we are going to be talking about the Disney World pools. Only the hotel pools, and so we're not going to be covering any of the water parks or any like that.
Okay, before we get into the pools, we're going to kind of lay out how most of the pools are laid out in Disney World. At most of the resorts, you'll have a main pool, which will be their fancier pool. Usually has some water slide or some type of entertainment at the pool. And then most of the resorts also have at least one, or some have more, in what we call quiet pools. They're small pools, usually located in the outside areas of the resort. And they're just small swimming pools. Most of the pools always have life jackets for the young kids, as well as zero entry ability, be it a roll-in type situation, or they have the transfer from, if you had a wheelchair, you can transfer this device and help get you into the pool.
Some have both, I think, too.
Yes, some do have both. All right?
Alright.
Back to you, Lily.
Alright, so why don't we go ahead and start with naming our favorite pools. I'm going to go first. My personal favorite pool is the lava pool at the Polynesian, which is the one that has the
lava pool?
The lava pool.
Lava.
The one that has a big, giant volcano. I like it because it's near the ceremonial house, which is always nice. And then it's great in case you're going there late at night. You can sometimes see the fireworks from where you are. So that's always nice.
That is a nice pool.
And then it's also near where they do the movies, so you can go swimming, go to the movies, watch fireworks. It's very nice just to chill out. Alright, so let's throw it over to Dad. What's your favorite?
Mine would be the Azuma Springs Pool at Jumbo House. Animal Kingdom Lodge. I really like because the location. It's right about the food court area. Or not food court, just the...
what's it called? The Mara.
Yeah,
the Mara.
It's centrally located. I like the zero entry that it has. A nice sloped walk-in area. So if you're like me, not really a big pool user. I like something to take my time getting in the water. It's fun when you're all little. You have to play around the edge. So it's a nice
and you'd
pool.
have to get in the pool.
Yeah. But it's a nice pool. I believe it has water slide and everything there, too, as well.
Alright, so let's go ahead and throw it over to Erin. What's your favorite?
How do you pronounce it? Zawadi. Even when I look at it, I can't pronounce it. It's the pool at Kidani over at Animal Kingdom Village. Is it Village? No, why am I saying Village? Kidani, is it Kidani Village?
Kidani Village.
At Animal Kingdom Lodge. That's where I was getting the village.
Right.
Yeah, it's like the only good part about Kidani is the pool. Because I'm not a huge fan of Kidani, as I'm sure if you've listened to us talk about hotels, you know I'm not for multiple reasons. But the pool there is just, it's real nice. There's a lot to do there. The slide's nice. It's a really good sized pool. Has the zero entry and everything. And then there's also like the water play area, whatever.
Yeah, for the young kids.
Over to the side. Yeah, it's just nice. There's a good bit to do there. That's why I like it. What do you... I guess it's your turn now, Mama.
I like the pool at Stormalong Bay. At Beach Club.
I think that's just the yacht clubs.
And the yacht clubs.
Yeah,
too?
I think they share the
yacht.
pool.
Okay, well I like that pool because it has a sand bottom. So it's really nice when you're walking around in there. It's got the sand. Makes you feel like you're at the beach, but you just don't have all the salt.
Yeah.
It's a fun pool to walk around. It's got a nice big area that's very shallow. They play games. They do dances. And then they've got, go further out into a deeper end, and it's got the slide.
Yeah, big slide.
The slide was a little scary for me because I don't like it to be so enclosed. But it's a fun pool to go and play in.
Okay, so what's next?
Alright, so for our first pool, or pools, I should say, we're doing Art of Animation, which, as you know, has the 3 sections: Cars, Finding Nemo, and The Little Mermaid. For the Finding Nemo, the name of the pool is the Big Blue Pool. Then you have, for Cars, is the Cozy Cone Pool. And the Little Mermaid's pool name is Flippin' Finn's Pool.
We've never been to these pools, have we?
We've been
looked at
around it, but we haven't gone in it.
That's right, yeah. And I know we've seen on TV and other shows where the Big Blue Pool, I know it has underwater speakers, which sound neat. Never used it, but sounds neat.
That's the only one that really, I think you could really use underground speakers with.
Underwater, not underground, sorry, underwater speakers.
I mean, who wants to hear a car sound?
Aw.
Alright, what do you have next on your list?
Alright, next on my list we have Port Orleans. And the name of the pool is Old Man Pool.
They just
I'm
stand
pronouncing that
around
right.
without shirts on and just kind of yell at the neighbor
It's like,
kids.
get off my line, please.
Yes,
Goodbye.
When are we eating next? It's 5 o'clock. I'm hungry.
That's the pool where Dad's going to go.
Probably.
And in Port Orleans, they do have 5 Wyatt pools. So, that's Port Orleans. And then then you have Grand Floridian, which has beach pool and courtyard pool.
I've seen at least one of the pools just walking around the Grand Floridian. I've never really cared for how they looked.
Do they have slides at them?
Don't remember, but I remember not being like, oh, I really want to go to this pool.
Yeah, I can't remember.
You can't really base anything.
Yeah, we haven't
on
stayed there,
Grand
so I'm
Floridian.
going to swim in there.
Yeah.
It looks like a big bird cage pool.
Well, I guess we could, since we're DVC. I don't think Grand Floridian is one of those you can't
I think it
hop
is.
over. Is it?
I think so. I'm not positive on that one. Alright. Good one we actually stayed at.
Alright. Alright, so then you got the Beach Club and Yacht Club, which has Stormalong Bay, as
Oh, yeah.
Mother has said. I'm excited.
Yeah.
And then they do have 3 small pools.
Okay. I don't think we never swam at the small pools.
I don't think
Yeah.
We've definitely swam at the big pool quite a
We
bit.
slammed at it.
Slammed at it. That's when the slide for it actually starts kind of, you say, across the street, across the walkway.
It does.
I remember what
And
the
it's slightly
slide.
terrifying.
I remember what it looks like. I don't remember actually going on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't remember.
I remember. I just
Yeah.
remember being scared because, like, the 2 that you have to go in, I was like, I'm gonna get stuck in this.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I'm a small child, but come on!
No, that's pretty big. I remember I did it. You actually go up across the street. You do the walkway up to the slide. And you slide across the walkway.
Mm-hmm.
You come out in the Stormalong Bay pool.
Which I did not like because the end of the pool,
Mhm.
or wherever you get dropped off, it's very deep, and I could not touch, and I did not like it.
Oh, that'll bother you anymore. But you were a littler back then.
Yeah, I was probably like, what, 8?
We had a big time. I like that pool because it does have the sandy bottom that Mom was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the first time I found that out. I didn't realize when we first went that it had that
Mm-hmm.
until we got there.
And we all just kind of like freaked out for a minute.
Yeah.
We're like, wait, hold
It
on.
feels weird.
Didn't it like originally have fish in it? Like when the hotel first opened?
I'm sorry, what?
I do remember saying somebody was telling us that there. Somebody was working there was saying that they had some fish in it, but the filtration system, it put a lot of strain on the filtration system.
Was it like one of like the fishes that like ate like the dead skin off your feet or something?
Oh no,
No, it was like koi.
Koi or something.
Oh, okay.
I don't know because
It was
Go
tropical
get a pet fish.
Yeah. don't know if that's true or not. Maybe we should research that.
I think it is. I think I've looked it up before.
I forgot all about that just now when you mentioned it.
They have a lazy river ride kind of right there too.
Yeah, it kind of intertwines within around the pool.
I don't remember that at all.
We
We
didn't
didn't do that.
Oh,
We should've.
why didn't we? We had like lazy rivers.
I don't know.
I think we're gonna be going back to the beach club.
Maybe. The pool is right there by the beaches and cream, so that makes it even better.
Yeah.
Go get some onion rings to go with your kitchen
Kitchen
sink.
There you
Did we
go.
do the kitchen sink while we were there?
Definitely.
Why is that one trip
Do you
like
not remember
so
the kitchen
weird for
sink?
me?
Yeah, we didn't do while we were staying there. We actually went from
I know we've done the kitchen sink, but
Right.
I was asking if we did it there
Oh,
that time.
on that trip. Not on that trip. No, we went to the kitchen sink one time.
Okay.
Never again.
We went to that hotel. We went there specifically for it.
Mm-hmm.
I would do it, except it has coffee ice cream. It's
I
like,
think the kitchen sink's a lot smaller now than it used to be.
is it?
Yeah, I saw a picture on Facebook one day.
Wimps.
They ordered the small kitchen sink.
$20 more now, though.
Probably.
Alright, and then we got Pop
It's money,
Century, which is also separated.
Separated,
That's
yeah,
the
separated.
word. Alright, it's separated into 3 different areas. It's separated into 3 different areas, which has the Hippy Dippy Pool.
That's a great pool.
Yeah,
Especially if
we
you
loved
want like a
Is that
cold
like
shower.
Yeah, this one has big flowers all around the pools.
Mm-hmm.
Ice
not water.
cold.
We go out, like I said, we go out to get in the cooler times of the year. It's that water coming out of those big flowers.
It just came out of the ice.
Yeah, but you have to stand under it because you got to assert dominance.
Yeah, but the pool water feels great. But
Yeah.
And then
It's just so cold.
there is the bowling pool, which is obviously going to be shaped inside of a bowling pin.
And I don't like that one that much.
It seems like it'd be weird.
I don't think we
in it
were.
once.
I don't think we were ever in that like area of
Yeah,
the
we were.
hotel.
One time.
Well, I mean, like usually, because we used to go there all the time, but I don't really remember that one
Bring
that
back
well.
ice machines. And then there is the computer pool, which is obviously as it's named after, in the shape of a computer.
yeah, we've been in that pool.
That's the like
I really don't
like
remember
the
that one.
what do we call it? Like the new, not the newer one, but like they have like the different through times.
Yeah, that's like
so that's like the
80s or 90s.
yeah. All right, so for the Coronado Springs, we have never been there. You have the Lost City of Cibola pool.
Which we totally didn't just look up because it's
Yeah.
spelled super weird.
What do you mean?
No, we know that name.
Spell it for him.
Cibola. Cibola. I would like to know Disney's thinking. And then, of course, it has 3 smaller pools. I know that the Lost City of Cibola has a pyramid.
Is that part of the water slide or?
I
Just
think
decorative.
it might be like part of the water slide, but I'm not sure. I know you don't come out through it because I saw a picture
Mhm.
and it like had the steps, the steps of like a pyramid.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but I think it may have something to do with like the water slide, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
Alright, so then we'll have the boardwalk. You have the Luna Park pool.
We went to that once.
That scares me. Like, why do you want to come out of a clown's mouth?
It's better than going in.
I guess that's true.
I like it. We
I
rode it
remember
once.
that clown was kind of freaky looking. Yeah, I never really.
We went there once because we were at the because that's when we were staying at the beach club and we were just kind of pool hopping. It was
I would
okay.
like to go there just to like be like, yeah, I went out. I came out of a sliding outside of a clown's mouth.
I did.
Good for you,
Some of us
Aaron.
aren't wimps.
And then it does have 2 smaller pools.
Okay.
And then you have the, how do you pronounce this again?
Azuma.
Azuma Springs pool at Jumbo House.
Mm-hmm.
And the Sawadi Springs pool at Kidani.
Right.
We have been to both of these.
Yes, that's one of my favorite I chose earlier.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that pool?
I like
Great, good little Aaron.
It's kind of plain, to be honest. I mean, it's nicely located and they have a decent slide, but I think, especially when it's compared to Kidani, I think it's kind of plain.
I think one of the reasons I liked it though is it never felt crowded.
Oh,
It
yeah.
doesn't because
It's
everyone
so
else wants to be
big.
at.
Mhm.
You got so much room.
And most of the people are always at the like slide area,
Yeah,
where it's
that
like the
slide.
other half of the pool is like you just have it to yourself.
Yeah, there's plenty of room to sit out around the pool.
Yeah, I didn't actually go into the pool last time we were there. I just took a
Like that
nap.
was one of the nice things because they
Next
have like
to
that
it.
little like not inlet, but it had that little thing whenever there's like the bridge
Yeah.
as that area, and I would just like chill over there.
Mm-hmm.
I always
It's
get
good-
so lost trying to get to the slide.
Yeah.
It is hard to get to the slide.
I because also got the flamingos right there at the backside, so I can kind of walk over there and look at the flamingos for a while because I don't want to sit next to the pool for so long and I get tired of sitting.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what about the Kidani one? You want to talk about that anymore, Aaron?
It's much better. That's what I have to say. I don't know. It's fun. It's usually pretty empty.
They have a cup refill right
At
there
the
by the
Kidani.
pool.
Mm-hmm. You have the gym up right there by it. You like do the gym.
Yeah, because you're not working out enough walking around.
Yeah. Yeah, the great kids area.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember the pool a lot for some reason though.
The pool itself isn't that impressive. It has a nicer slide than Jumbo.
Yeah, that's not a nice slide. I remember that. You know, it's usually like Aaron was saying, it's usually not that crowded.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's
Most
just
people go there.
DVC people, and you can't pool hop over there. Which
Right.
is, in case you don't know, with DVC, if you have it, you can hop over to other pools, except for certain ones. Like you can't go to the beach club, Kidani's. I don't think you can do.
Yacht
Lake?
Club.
I don't think you can do any of the monorail resorts. Yeah, but I think you could do like Wilderness or other ones I just can't think of. Saratoga
Mhm.
Beach Club. Those you can hop over to if you're a DVC member. Also, Kidani isn't as big as Jumbo, is it?
No, I don't think it is.
I don't know. I can't remember the room counts right now.
Well, I think it's at least not as popular as Jumbo, if I could say that.
Yes.
Probably.
And then we haven't been there during the summer, just to preface that with any of these hotels. So,
We don't go in the
we're
summer.
going like January, February, December kind of times usually. Maybe October.
We go during the coldest months, but still go to the pool.
Yeah, well, it's heated.
It's also
Yeah,
Florida.
Very nice to eat. Yeah, that's Florida.
Yeah, so, Kidani's is a good one if you have kids that are like, you don't really want them swimming around or whatever. You got too many of them. So you don't want them swimming around. You can just kind of let them run around in the play area. Just watch them and stuff, which is nice. I guess. I'm not a person with children, so I'm not sure why I'm the one saying this.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I like how Aaron's always the one giving advice to parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, hi, I'm 16. I know how to parent your children better currently, so let's just get that first. What's the next hotel? Let's move on.
Then you have the Contemporary, which we have stayed at, but I cannot remember the name.
We're talking Contemporary or Bay Lake or
Contemporary.
Contemporary.
Okay.
We went to both.
Yeah.
I will say, I do not care for either.
Which one has like the big one that you had to walk up like forever, and it's like really spinny? Like whenever you're going down, it's just like...
You're
That's
talking
Bay
about the
Lake.
slide. I think you're
Yeah.
talking
That's
about...
Bay Lake.
I'm talking about the slide.
Yeah.
All the mirrors and all.
Yeah.
That's Bay Lake.
Oh, yeah?
It was okay.
I just really... There wasn't anything that felt very memorable, I'd say, to
I mean,
me.
it's nice for like little kids, I assume.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. They weren't as creative.
Again, here I am, a 12-year-old giving parenting.
Yes.
It's good for like the little kids because the pool isn't that big, and then
There was never anybody there.
yeah,
Because it's
So
a
it's really
boring,
easy to
it's a
keep track of
boring
your
pool
kids.
is what it is.
I think
Yeah.
usually stay in those hotels, go swimming in the pool and thing you really think about doing. You want to go to the parks and stuff like that.
especially since you have
Because
like
of your location.
Magic Kingdom literally right across the walkway.
Yeah.
Or Contemporary, you might be there for a conference.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Contemporary and Coronado Springs, which you spoke about, are both those very big conference hotels.
Yeah. And then we have Caribbean Beach.
That's where me and Mom stayed for our honeymoon. Remember going to one of the quiet pools back in the day, thing about it?
Because you were on your honeymoon.
We went there more recently with Mom and our uncle.
Mm-hmm.
I went.
You weren't there, Daddy. We
No,
left you.
you
They
Yeah.
have a pool that's kind of like split with a bridge, isn't it?
No, that was Old Key West.
They might also have had something
No, I think
weird.
they have.
I think they had.
a bridge that you can walk over.
Oh,
Yeah, I
maybe.
think it was a kind of a weird pool. Is what I remember of it.
I don't remember. I was probably like 6 at the time.
You
I
were
think it's probably
younger.
getting redone as they're redoing everything else to that
Yeah.
hotel. I'm sure that's getting redone.
So they're adding DVC, right?
I think so.
Yes.
Okay.
And,
Plus,
then,
they're redoing a lot of other things too.
Yeah, they just it needed to be redone.
Yes.
and then we have Saratoga Springs, which I just went to whenever I went this previous time.
They have
And
another-
that site you just heard in companies and encapsulates. Encapsulate, is that the word?
I don't
Whatever. That shows how I feel about Saratoga as a whole.
It's a rather small pool.
Yeah, it's small. I went
But
there.
they have a fun slide.
I didn't go on the side.
Oh, yes, y'all did.
Oh yeah, you did.
No, not this time. I mean,
Oh,
this
not
time.
Oh, okay.
But before you did.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
probably been 5 years since I've been on that slide, but I don't really. It's not like nothing to write home about.
No,
kind
there's
of thing.
nothing really special going on around in that area.
Again,
It's
good for little
Saratoga.
kids, small pool. They do have a little bit of like a water area.
Mhm.
And then you do have the Artist Pal, which is like their counter service right there.
But Saratoga is kind of like Bay Lake to me in the way that it just doesn't feel anything really special about it. Really, compared to other hotels.
But they do a movie there at night.
Yeah, most
At
of the
the
places
pool.
do.
Yeah, all the pools.
Oh,
All
do
the
all
pools.
the places?
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
all DVC ones do. I think sometimes they might do it at the value resorts.
Yes.
But if you're going to a deluxe, and then I think probably some moderates do that kind of stuff, and then they have like a daily pool party thing and
Yeah,
some other
I think-
activities happening.
I think pretty much every one of the hotels now do the movie night,
Mm-hmm.
either at the pool or at the beach or something like that, depending on where the hotel's located.
Most of them do marshmallows roasting too.
Mm-hmm. Most of them do the marshmallow roasting right near the pool.
Mm-hmm.
except for Animal
So
Kingdom,
good.
they do it in a different area.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's real
so
good.
much you mentioned, the pool parties. They all have pool parties usually during the day.
Yeah.
Or different type of organized parties.
One thing to
Kids.
keep in mind is that the big pools always have lifeguards until whatever time they get
Like
off at
6
night,
or maybe
6
9.
or 9 or whatever. But the smaller pools do not usually have a lifeguard.
Yeah, the quiet pools.
The quiet pools are.
That's because they don't. The slides only open when lifeguards are there, so that
Correct.
they don't have any slides at the quiet pools or anything
Yeah.
like that. So that's probably why they don't really have the immediate need for a lifeguard at the quiet pools.
Mm-hmm.
Also, they tend to just have too many. We're not really quiet pool people. Because
Yeah.
it's like, if I'm gonna make the trek to a pool, because it never feels like we're near a pool except for like at Jumbo House, I want to go to the big one.
Well, actually, we were one of the last time we stayed at Fort Wilderness Lodge. They had the quiet pool almost right outside of our room.
Oh yeah, it's like between the bushes. Like
We cut through the bushes and it's right there.
Because we went out our patio.
Yep.
With the bushes
Oh,
was
I was
cool.
sick. I don't remember.
Yeah, Lily went swimming a lot that week. That's when Mr. Brown was there.
Yeah, I
That was
just
my
remember
prime swim
sleeping
time.
I remember sleeping a lot and like Sci-Fi Channel,
Yeah.
watching bad movies there, just kind of laying in bed, feeling terrible.
And then there is the Old Key West pool.
Old Key West has a decent pool.
I don't remember the Old Key
I
West
think
pool.
I think it's upgraded a couple years back. Didn't it?
Really? We haven't been there in a while.
Okay, yeah, I think so. The last couple of years they've upgraded that pool again. Yeah, it was a nice pool. It had kind of like Michelle told me earlier, like a bridge you walk across. Part of the pool.
It's a nice slide.
Does it? Okay, I can't remember if it had a slide or not. So it does have a nice slide.
Mm-hmm. It's in like a
and all the parents
sandcastle.
stand right there at the end to catch the child.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's decent. It's not a huge pool, but it's I guess fine for the size of the hotel. What you expect? And I think they have some quiet pools too, probably.
Most likely. Because it is
Yeah,
very
they do.
spread out, like Saratoga.
Yeah, they do.
Saratoga, I do not think has any quiet pools. I think they might have like 1 or 2.
I don't know about Sarah.
Probably. I think they might have 1 or 2.
Where we were, whenever we were at Saratoga, it did not have a quiet pool.
Yeah, not near us at least.
Yeah.
Have we talked about the Polynesian again? Besides just mentioning that was your favorite. We should say that when we went, the slide was being redone, so we didn't actually get to use it.
Yeah, they were still in the process. They'd already opened the DVC portion of the hotel when we stayed, but the pool was still under construction,
Mm-hmm.
so they didn't have it open yet with the new
I
stuff.
remember they had like a, this is the lava pool we're talking about, by the way. It had like the waterfall where like you could like go under the water, and there was like a kind of like enclosed sort of area. Alcove.
Yeah.
Close enough. And I remember we chilled back there mainly.
Yeah.
So.
So we got for y'all?
And then, just so you know, Polynesian does have another pool called the Oasis Pool, which we did not go to whenever we stayed there.
Is there any other hotels that we've been to at least that we're not thinking of? Because, all the value resorts, every hotel has a pool of some sort, but we've never been to, like, the All-Stars. At least I don't think I have.
Oh, yeah. The All-Stars, they all have pools, and I could not tell you anything about them, to be honest with you.
They probably...
I know me and Mom's probably gone to 1 or 2 at the time, but it's been a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if we're missing any, that's because they're not that great of pools, apparently. They don't stick out enough for us to remember.
Oh, and if we mentioned any of your favorite pools, or you want to say what your favorite pool is, leave us a comment on the episode, or email us, or Facebook us.
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
tell us what you think. Tell us if we've said something wrong with pronunciations, because we don't know how to say words correctly a lot of times. And sometimes we just have to look them up and hope that the first YouTube video we see is correct.
Alright, I'm gonna throw this over to Dad now.
Okay, to talk about pools, I figured go over a couple of listings that Disney's put out recently on some pool maintenance they're planning on doing. Disney's Art of Animation Resort, their Big Blue Pool, will be closed January 16th through the 19th of 2018. The Flippin' Fins Pool will be closed January 31st through February 2nd of 2018. The Animal Kingdom Lodge Resort, the Swanty Springs Pool at Donny Village will be closed January 8th through the 19th. Disney's Grand Floridian Hotel, their beach pool, will be closed November 20th through February 25th. For Wilderness, the Meadows Pool will be closed January 30th through February 2nd of 2018.
Did we talk about that?
Yes, we did.
The pool? Okay, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Go on.
In Disney Saratoga Springs, the High Rocks Springs Pool will be closed January 15th through 26th. And the paddock pool will be closed the 29th through the 9th of February 2018.
Yeah, so hopefully your trip isn't then and there.
And the paddock pool, that's one of the quiet pools, if I'm not mistaken. And the High Rock, is that the main pool there?
I think that's the main one.
I think so. It's like right outside, what is it,
probably
Artist
because
Palette?
there's like a lot of rocks around it, so.
Whatever, the
Check-in.
thing
It's
is
right at the
called.
check-in area and everything.
The paddock is probably near the
Paddock.
paddock. It's probably near the paddock area.
I think Saratoga has one of my least favorite check-in areas. It just feels so stuffy.
It's not big.
It's not. It's very tiny.
Small compared to a lot of the hotels. That resort covers a lot of property.
Mm-hmm.
You expect a big building when you come in, they don't have a big building.
Yeah. I mean, they have a big area, just not big center, like, lobby
Yeah,
area.
big central lobby.
But today we're not really reviewing
Yeah, the hotels.
check-in areas.
Next episode.
We'll do another episode, exactly.
Yeah, I have strong enough opinions to make a whole episode out of that. So. Alright, so I guess there isn't really anything left, is there? Because we're not doing any of the water park stuff.
No, we'll do another show on that later.
Yeah. We gotta get you to, not Typhoon Lagoon, Blizzard Beach. You haven't been to Blizzard Beach, right? You've only been to Typhoon?
Oh, I've been to
Oh, I love Blizzard Beach.
I think Blizzard Beach is
I can go on a
better
whole
of the
canyon
two.
on Blizzard Beach.
Yeah, I've never been there.
We don't got
get
time
you
for
into
that.
Blizzard. Make you ride some more water slides. It's time to wrap this up.
Yep.
Alright, so how to contact us. You can email us at madefordisney@gmail.com. You can check out our social media stuff to keep up to date at Made for Disney on Facebook, Made for Disney on Twitter, and Made for Disney the podcast at Instagram. Then we also have our website, madefordisney.com, and you can see all the different ways to subscribe there too if you want to go that way. I mean, if there's any photos to go along with the episodes, we post them there. You can see all the backlogs there, and then we also...
And
yeah,
we have
that's
our
it.
Patreon.
Yeah, and also, I guess we should mention we do have a Patreon at... Yeah, our Patreon, you can find the link on our website, Made for Disney, or on our Podbean site, which is the hosting site for our show, which is madefordisney.podbean.com. If you can, we would super appreciate it if you could donate a few dollars here, but if you don't, I get it. If you can see the different tiers we have there, and right now, actually, you'll see with one of the tiers that you get a Made for Disney button if you donate $5. Yeah, at least $5. But right now, for a little while we're starting this out, anybody who donates, no matter how much, we will go ahead and send you a Made for Disney button. So, check that out. You can find photos of it on our Instagram and stuff like that. And I think that's everything. Yeah? I haven't forgotten any websites. So, alright, so all that is left is for me to say thank you as always for joining us here on Made for Disney, the happiest podcast to ever sail the Seven Seas Lagoon. Bye!